Good health to you, fellow Ukrainians. There was no shortage of statements and comments throughout the day, no shortage of news, especially in the diplomatic sphere. That's why today's report is brief. I will start with something that has not yet been reported. I also held a meeting of the staff for the first time in a dual format. First, the traditional full composition of the staff. We reviewed the situation at the front, Russia's attempts to increase pressure in Donbass, the issue of supplying the army, training of personnel and other issues of constant attention of the staff. And then, in the afternoon, an additional meeting of the members of the staff in a narrow format for a particularly important conversation. We will not leave any aggressive action of the invader without our response. The enemy is at a specific stage when Russia's strategic defeat is already clear, but tactically, they still have the resources to attempt offensive actions. They are looking for options to try to change the course of the war and are trying to put the potential of all the territories they still control in the service of aggression. We have to continue what we are doing, strengthen our resilience, be absolutely united in our aspiration to provide our army and all our defenders with the necessary weapons and equipment. We in Ukraine need to speak with one voice to the world on defense supplies. We also need to tangibly increase global pressure on Russia every month. The enemy must come out of this stage much weaker than they anticipate in the worst-case scenario. This is a difficult task for us, but we must accomplish it. We also continue to fight against the internal enemy. I'm grateful to the Security Service of Ukraine, the State Bureau of Investigation, the Prosecutor General's Office, and all those who are involved in the cleansing of our country. New steps will follow. On February the 2nd, in a framework of negotiations with the President of the European Commission and members of the European Commission Board, we have reached very important mutual understandings that only together a strong Ukraine and a strong European Union can protect the life we value. That Ukraine needs unwavering and full support in its defense against Russia, and that we must, through our further integration, give energy and motivation to our people to fight despite any obstacles and threats. I believe that Ukraine deserves to reach the beginning of negotiations on EU membership this year already. And I thank Mrs. President of the European Commission, her colleagues and our friends in the EU for their tangible support on the path of integration and in protecting our country and people. This includes military, financial, energy and social support. And these are the changes by which we ensure more interaction between our institutions of Ukraine and the EU. February the 3rd is the second European Integration Day of the week. The Ukraine-EU summit will take place. Preparations are made. And one more thing, I also took part in a national prayer breakfast in Washington, D.C. This is an annual event that brings together the most powerful representatives of the American state and society. President Biden was there, as well as senators and members of the House of Representatives, leaders of religious communities and various political communities. I urged them to do everything we can and as we must in confronting the Russian evil, so that the power of our actions could complement the power of our prayers. Prayers for salvation from evil, for victory over the invaders, and for peace for all our people, in all municipalities of free Ukraine. I thank each and every of our warriors, all soldiers and sailors, sergeants and foremen, officers and generals, to everyone who is resilient. I thank everyone who helps Ukraine. May all those who pray for our victory be heard. Glory to Ukraine.